Welcome into Cooking with Margie. I'm Eric Stafford. This is Margie Mansure, and we are here today in a beautiful new kitchen with another great recipe.
I am so excited to have this updated kitchen. It's in the Caldwell County Extension Office, and it's been since August.
It's been since August.
Here, so.
We did a couple in different locations. This is the same location that we have always done them in. It's just been redone. So this is the same angle, the same wall.
Went from white to black.
Yeah, we went from dark.
Not really black.
Well, not really black. A nice dark cabinet.
Yes.
Hey, but they're labeled. I can see some labelage there. That's good.
Well, the thing I'm most excited about is this gas stove. And,
we got a gas stove.
Not only do I have one gas stove, I have two gas stoves. So when I teach canning classes, we'll have plenty of room.
And you got a marble island. You got a marble top island. The granite. Okay.
But
we'll take it for granted.
Well, the main thing is if the food tastes good.
Well, and you're always good at that. That's the easy part. So.
Well, today I have an idea that I hope you like. I want to make us breakfast burritos, even though it is way beyond breakfast, because you can eat breakfast burritos any time of the day.
Anytime. Breakfast is good any time of the day.
Yes. So really, I guess we should call it a burrito with eggs as an ingredient.
Okay, there you go.
Instead of a breakfast burrito.
We can go with that.
All right, you ready to get started?
I'm ready to get started.
And we'll see how this stovetop works.
This is all new, man. It's all new.
This is exciting.
It is exciting.
So I'm gonna, you can put anything in a breakfast burrito. They're very flexible, versatile. But I gathered some of my favorite ingredients today, and just some suggestions. So one thing I really like in mine are potatoes. And so I cheated a little bit. I bought tater tots.
Oh, okay. A handy tater. If you're going to put something together real quick.
Yes. So I've got these tater tots, and I just let them thaw out. You can microwave them or put them in the fridge. So I am going to just kind of brown those.
Okay.
Okay. So I got them started in this 2 cups of potatoes. We're going to make enough for let's say 6 breakfast burritos. Okay. 4 to 6, depending on how big you stuff them.
Okay.
So I'm going to let you get started with the sauce over there.
Okay.
So you wouldn't have to have a sauce, but it'll be fun, right?
Well, a sauce, I don't know. Sometimes it's good to have a sauce.
Yeah, so sauces add flavor.
Yeah.
So this sauce is going to have sour cream. So if you want to put this will be your bowl.
This is my mixing bowl.
And we have a 1/4 cup of sour cream.
Okay, 1/4 cup sour cream.
And I've got these chipotle peppers in adobo sauce.
Oh, okay.
I think I've cooked with these before with you, haven't I?
I think so.
They have kind of a smoky sauce.
Oh, cool.
They're very, very tasty.
Yeah, I like a smoky flavor.
And they're kind of hot. So, how hot do you like it?
I like it pretty hot, so I like it hot.
So it's 1 to 2 tablespoons of this.
Okay.
And that whenever you have peppers, the heat is in the seeds most of the time.
Yeah.
So I can tell there are a lot of seeds in this.
Oh, okay. So get prepared.
Get prepared. So I just kind of chop that up. Let's see, that's probably like 1.5 tablespoons. That'll probably be good. We'll start with that.
Okay. I was going to come to you.
Oh, thank you. All right. So that'll also give it a pretty color.
Yeah.
And we need 1 tablespoon of lime juice.
Oh, of lime juice. Okay.
So you can squeeze that lime and then measure it out. So you get
a
a tablespoon of that.
Okay. Oh man, this is a hard lime.
You might not be able to get a tablespoon of that.
Well, I think so.
See, these are brown.
It just surprised me, that's all.
Now, you never know what you're going to get out of the lemon or a lime.
Yeah, especially limes seems to me like limes are they tend to be drier. Oh yeah, right at it. Right at it.
Okay, so good lesson.
Good stuff.
Usually about a half a lime is a tablespoon then, I guess.
There you go. For that one, it worked.
And let's see, the only ingredient would be, oh yes, we have some garlic there.
Okay.
We have a teaspoon of garlic.
Teaspoon of garlic.
And some salt, I would say. A quarter teaspoon of salt. Here
Okay.
we are.
Okay. We're not.
So, you know, that lime will give it that wonderful citrus contrast.
There you go.
And lime is always good in Mexican-inspired cuisine.
Oh, okay.
Sure. Well, I like it.
Now,
I like it in a lot of cuisine, actually. A lot of Asian foods.
yeah, chili sauce, the hot chili sauce stuff. I love that from Asian foods. So I go ahead and mix.
Yes,
I have permission to mix.
That will be really good to go. Okay, so these are. It's amazing how nicely this gas stovetop heats up.
Yeah, and see, I've not really cooked with gas because I don't know why. My family never had it, and I don't want to really say anything bad about it, but my dad was a Sears service repairman, and he repaired all the electric stoves anyway, so I guess that's why we had them.
Oh, that makes sense.
But he was, you know, he was an electric man. Wanted to do that.
So I'm just kind of smushing this down, flattening this out a little bit. It looks like hash browns, doesn't it?
It does look like hash browns.
You could just use hash browns too. Or you could use regular potatoes.
Yeah.
If you had some fresh potatoes.
But you just woke up.
That's true, if you just woke up.
You're getting them out of the fridge.
This.
There you go.
This is a little bit more elaborate of a breakfast burrito than some people would have if they just woke up. This might be more of a Sunday brunch.
Yeah, Sunday breakfast.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's looking good. So, you know, I grew up in Texas, right?
Yeah.
And part of my schooling, I was at the University of Texas in Austin. And I remember when I was going to class, there would be these Hispanic women with their little trucks,
cool.
And I would stop there and get breakfast burrito on the way to class. And they were real simple burritos. They really good tortillas. They probably made their tortillas from scratch.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah, and you could get them with just potato and egg and cheese. That was my favorite. Or you could get sausage in them. Oh, they're so good. So I have a history of having breakfast burritos.
Oh, yeah.
What about you? Have you ever made
Well, I've not made them myself. I think I've made like one or two in my time, but I love like the fast food breakfast burritos. I've had them a lot and love them. And a lot of them do have potatoes in them. So
I have a quarter cup of onion here. And we got minced up.
Okay.
And I'm going to add some pepper. I've got a poblano pepper.
Oh.
And this was one. Can you believe that?
That's a big old pepper.
It was a big pepper. I think I'll just add the whole thing.
There you go.
However much you want.
Yeah, that much.
That much. But poblano peppers, you probably, I don't know if you've ever noticed them in the store.
I think I've seen them, but I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared of them, you know. Because my family doesn't like hot. I like hot, but me and my son like hot, but my wife and my daughter don't. So.
They're really not hot, especially if you take the seeds out.
Yeah. Well, who wants to do that? I'm just kidding.
Excuse me. No, they're not hot. It's just making me cough.
They're not hot, but the vapor's getting in the back of my throat.
Oh, goodness. But really, whatever you had in your refrigerator that you wanted to put in your burrito, you could certainly use.
That's okay. Go ahead and cough it out. Just get her done. But it looks good. It smells
It's
good.
not bothering you.
No, no.
That's interesting.
I'm down to 2 packs a day, so it's all right.
Oh, right. Yeah, that would do it. Okay, I'm going to add a half a cup of corn to this. So that's going to give it a little crunch.
A little crunch, a little color.
Yes, the color.
Because, I mean, there's something about, you know, Mexican cuisine that kind of gives, it's very colorful.
That's true. And we do eat with our eyes.
Yeah,
So,
and you're like, oh man, that looks good. You know, anytime you see somebody walk by, that looks good at a restaurant.
what did they get?
Yeah, what they got? What's that? I'm real bad because I'm so inexperienced in that and in the culture that I try to get the special of the day anywhere I go like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
I get the special of the day, and I like got something takeout like a couple of weeks ago, and the fam was like, "What is that?" And I said, "I don't know, but it was on sale. It was a special." Well, it came with all this stuff. It came with all the, you know, the lettuce and the accoutrements and the tortillas and all that, and they were like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "It was on sale. I don't know."
You know, sometimes they have the variety plate that has a
Yeah.
little bit of everything. That can be fun. For
It can
sure.
be, yeah, because there's really, you stop and think about the ingredients, and there's like, okay, it's meat, cheese, and you know, corn, maybe some tortillas. You know, I'll eat it all.
It seems like they're all the same ingredients, just in different
Variations, yeah.
Yeah, different variations. So I'm going to get you to spread some of that sauce on these tortillas.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, we'll just make 2
For now.
For now. There's not too many people around here. So maybe
Just a strip.
Just yeah, like a little strip, and we don't want to overdo it, just in case it is too hot.
Oh, we'll be gingerly about it.
All right. I also want to add some pinto beans. We're gonna
Ooh.
have some high fiber in them for breakfast.
I did have some friends that were transplants from Los Angeles, and I learned a little bit of cooking from them, because they, you know, I didn't know that refried beans were just, you know, basically pinto beans mashed up. So I learned that.
Yeah,
So
that.
as a young man,
I think they would use them the second day. They would just mash them.
Yeah.
Put a little bit more oil in them, and just give you something a little bit different.
but the lady, she was from here, and she was a redneck, and she brought her Hispanic husband back here with her, and they lived here a good long time. So
I guess it all worked out.
it all worked out.
He probably enjoys the food.
Yeah, he yeah.
So I've got 8 eggs that I've already scrambled up, and I'm going to add a tablespoon of just chili powder, plain old
Yeah.
chili powder.
Bam.
Add a little flavor there.
Oh yeah.
And then a half a teaspoon of salt. To me, eggs are something you really do have to have a little bit of salt in.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, a little bit at least.
a little bit. Very helpful.
Now see, I have a problem with the whisk thing, because like the whisk, I mean, like the size of the whisk. I mean, I have some smaller ones I like, because it just seems like they're huge. Even when I'm like making sausage gravy or something, I just feel like they're
They come in all different
giant.
sizes.
I know they do, but they, you know, at the stores, you know, most of the time it's one size, which is about like that.
That's a pretty big one.
The big one, yeah.
You just have to have a big bowl if you have a big whisk.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, popcorn!
Whoa.
We're getting shrapnel in here.
All right, so what I'll get you to do is put the potatoes just along there. Do it
Okay,
just like
add
kinda
a line of
line
potatoes,
yeah, a little
okay.
line of potatoes. potatoes.
A line of
And
potatoes.
we're about to put the eggs in. I think these are, the goal is just to get them, whatever level you like your onions and peppers.
Yeah.
I don't want them too crunchy, so I think I might pour a little bit of oil here. Make sure that my egg doesn't stick. That always helps.
Oh yeah.
Oil always helps. Like that.
All right.
Put that in.
Oh yeah.
Kind of fold all that together. Yeah. Yeah, that's clumping up quickly. Now, you know, the reason to have breakfast burritos, other than they taste really good for any meal, is it's a good way to get a full, balanced meal for a pretty small cost, because even though eggs have gone up in price,
Yeah.
they're a lot less expensive than some of your other protein foods.
Yeah, they're not as bad as they used to be. I mean, speaking as a shopper, they're not as bad as they were during the pandemic, just like everything else. But
No,
they've kind of
they
calmed
really
down.
aren't. Yeah, I think there was maybe a bird flu or something.
I don't
or
know.
Something like that.
Yeah. A greedy bird. That's a,
Greedy bird.
that's a greedy bird. That's
Lord
about it.
wonder, how much is this real and how much is a rumor, right?
Yeah, I remember going into a store and the store brand over that, and the store brand paper towels were huge in price. They were like astronomical, and I was like, you know, because this was when everybody was doing the run on paper, and it's like, come on, guys, you know, quit gouging, quit price gouging.
They could pretty much get what they wanted at that point.
I got a feeling I know what that's for.
Yeah, I thought we might actually. Ooh, that's hot. We're going.
It does conduct that even heat, doesn't it?
It does. The iron skillet, yes.
Yeah.
They are quite
And
powerful.
that's how I got that scar right there.
Yeah. So.
You're cooking like I am now. That's what happens with me.
Dangerously?
Dangerously, yeah. Ow.
Now I'm going to put some cheddar cheese in here. Some more
Yeehaw.
flavor. Mm-hmm.
Well, not only that, more flavor, more protein.
And a little calcium.
Yeah.
So really, I mean, we've got vegetables in here. I mean, this really is a complete meal, right? And doesn't take hardly any time to make.
No. And that's a ton. That's a ton of food.
Yeah, it is.
That's a lot.
Really adds up. But no, I mean, if I'm really in a hurry, I'll just get some salsa and get my pan heated up and go ahead and scramble up the egg and then pour the sauce in once it's pumped up. And that's the vegetables, the salsa, and then, the cheese at the end. And boy, is that easy!
Yeah,
that's good.
Well, now you give me ideas.
Oh yeah, that would be good with. Some people like to put sausage in there.
Oh yeah.
Potatoes. So it looks like my. Go and turn that one off.
What you hand?
I know that handle's hot.
Don't want to be branded.
I've got my share of branding, that's for sure.
You know how them cattle felt.
Yes. Poor things.
I know.
Okay, so I think it would be, so I've turned this off. Now we could just roll it in our tortilla, but it's really nice to kind of brown it a little bit.
Yeah, toast them on the outside.
Yeah, it's really nice to do that. So
okay.
I'm gonna
my arts and crafts here.
This looks pretty good to me. I am looking forward to this.
Okay. The good stuff.
Yeah. This is kind of a snack for me today. What about you?
Yeah. I've already had lunch, but you know I've got to work tonight, so I need something to work through. So you know.
Yeah, you'll be able to get it down, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, are you kidding?
I just had a small lunch. So,
Okay, that's all right.
Anticipation.
It didn't hit the floor, so we're good.
We're good. Yeah, we can
We're
still
good.
eat it.
We can still eat it.
You know, that's 30-second rule. No, it's not true. I'm not supposed to say that kind of stuff. You know, everybody does at home, right?
Yeah.
30 seconds, blow
You got
on
30 seconds.
It is kind of gross to think about what might be on the floor, though.
Well, no, hopefully you've cleaned the floor, so it's like, you know that you got a clean floor.
So usually we're just going to make a long one, but we could fold this up if we want to hold it, but we're just kind of turn this into a wrap.
We don't need to fold it. We don't need no sticking badges.
We want more filling.
Yeah,
right?
we want more to eat.
We need to want to fold. Okay, so So even if you're in a hurry, you certainly don't have to heat it that way.
Yeah.
It's nice to heat up the tortilla a little bit, even if
It's just a little bit of brown on it, you know, brown it a little bit.
Oh, boy, making a mess.
And that's where I think some of the fast food places get it wrong, is because some do brown and some don't. And I think if they it kind of needs a little browning.
Well, it adds another level of flavor, I think.
Well, a little crunch sometimes, and just adds to.
Now, a burrito that is deep fried, do you know what that is called?
No.
It's called a chimichanga.
Oh, is that a chimichanga? Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm ignorant in all of this. I really need to know more. I need to study up.
You just need to experience it.
I need to just go get a job at a restaurant, and then I'll learn, won't I?
It's not a bad thing to study.
Yeah, really.
No, I'm planning. I've got to go to a conference in Washington, D.C. And one of my favorite things to do is take a food tour if I'm in an area that has some interesting restaurants.
Yeah.
And so we're taking an ethnic food tour in this neighborhood that has a lot of different ethnic groups. And
I was going to say, there ought to be a lot in D.C., so that'd be good.
Yes. So that is the best way to study. I've taken them in quite a few places. And, oh, wow.
That gas heats up quick. That's okay. I like it a little.
You okay with that?
I'm perfectly fine with that. I like it a little. That's all right.
At least it's not black. It's just
No, it's
dark.
not. It's just dark. It's got a tan. That's all. It's not.
Okay.
It's just got a tan. We're all right.
Well, Eric, I'm so glad you're an easy customer.
Yeah, I'm like, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, yeah. So that's how you get fast, too. Yeah, so that's how it's gotten brown already.
Yeah,
So I've got that on about medium on here. So, but this is a big burner, this middle one.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's the thing. Whenever you get new equipment, you really do have to
test it out and see how it's going. So we know the big eye is quick.
I know you're not going to want to taste that yet because it's going to be so hot. I don't want you to burn your
That is something.
All right. Well, it doesn't take long at all, as you can see, to get brown.
No, not at all.
Ooh, I got a tater tot in there. Yeah, this I think is going to be fun.
We hope so. So we're supposed to.
One thing might be nice is to cut this. I think
that's what I was thinking about.
It would be a little bit easier, to deal
getting a fork.
If we cut it. Yeah. Probably I should take off that hot sauce.
Yeah, that's all right. We've already got some hot.
All right.
All right.
So we'll just cut it like that. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
That looks great.
It looks good. It does look good.
Very pretty.
All right. This is where you got burnt, folks.
And this might be hot in more than one way.
Well, that's true.
Adobo sauce.
Yeah, but that smoky flavor is really coming through. That's good.
And
It's really
if you
good.
wanted more, you could always drizzle some more of that on there,
Oh yeah.
which might be fine.
Oh yeah. It's so good. It's really good.
Well,
But I want to try these. I want to try these at home because I think I could sell this. There's not much I can sell to the tough crowd, but I can sell this.
You think the family might go for it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's easy, it's cheap, and nutritious. So.
There you go. And God, that smoky, the adobo is so good.
Now, a little tip with that adobo, I can never use that whole jar.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do is I go ahead and cut the whole thing up, and then I take a tablespoon and put it on tablespoonfuls on a cookie sheet and freeze it. And once it freezes, you can take it off and put it in a bag, a freezer bag, label it, and put it in your freezer.
Oh, that's smart. But it's very good. You really ought to try these. They're really good.
Well, thank you so much for joining me in the new kitchen. And thanks, folks, for tuning in our new kitchen. We're so excited and hope that you try the recipe.